Welcome to this one-day match between
Australia and Pakistan
at Melbourne.
It's on.
Joining me in the... Here come the... So, let's take a look at the team.
Pakistan are about to start their innings.
McGrath
To bowl to
Shoaib Malik.
It's straight at
Hayden. Shoaib Malik.
waiting at the striker's end. Stopped in the covers.
McGrath to Shoaib Malik.
It's straight to a fielder.
Shoaib Malik.
Facing. He's cleared the infield. 4 runs. That was 4 the moment it left his back.
A bit uppish, but safe enough. 4 runs.
Stopped by
Gilchrist.
4 runs came from that over for Pakistan. Stopped by
Simons. Tawfiq Umar.
facing. Comfortably held by
Hayden.
That was a really good effort by the fielder. He did well to cling on to it.
Lee.
gets his first wicket. This was how the wicket fell.
Tawfiq Umar.
Is out for a duck.
Well, he hasn't troubled the scorers with that innings.
Lee
To bowl to
Yusuf Yuhana.
that was athletic fielding by
Bickle.
the batsmen changed their mind. Got it into the gap. It's straight at
Gilchrist.
a single to
Shoaib Malik.
and the end of the over.
The batsmen really need to up the run rate if they're to achieve their target.
Up and over and 4 runs.
McGrath
Is not impressed.
He really needs to concentrate on line and length right now to keep the runs down.
Lee
Is in pursuit. Stroked through the covers. That's cut off by
Lee.
That's 2 more runs on the board
McGrath
at the start of his run-up. Well played, but the fielder will cut that one off. It's straight to a fielder. There's just one there. What a superb catch that is.
Well, that early wicket will put the pressure on the batting team.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off
McGrath. Yusuf Yuhana.
Absolutely smashed that for 6.
The fielder just watched it. Going, going, going.
And 6.
McGrath.
Won't like that at all.
That's a demoralising sight for any bowler, seeing the ball sail over the fence.
Lee is after it, played off the back foot. Another single to
Yusuf Yuhana.
and the end of the over. It's straight at
Bevan. Lee to Yusuf Yuhana. Yusuf Yuhana.
waiting at the striker's end. Stopped by
Bevan. Lee
the bowl to
Yusuf Yuhana. Lee
continues. Stopped in the covers,
Yusuf Yuhana.
waiting at the striker's end. He's taken the aerial route there. 4 runs.
Yusuf Yuhana.
Moves on to 18.
Well, he just got away with it. Risky shot. I'd recommend keeping the ball on the ground at this stage.
And the end of the over.
Hold to Shoaib Malik.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Hogg. He smashed that a long way.
He smashed that a long way. Great to watch for the neutral, but the bowler won't be too happy.
In the air and gone.
It might have looked easy, but it wasn't.
Hold
Gets his first wicket. This was how the innings ended for.
Shoaib Malik.
So then, that's the end of
Shoaib Malik. Bevan.
chasing that one. Just 1 run. Oh, big shout for that one. The umpire turned that one down, but it did look very close. A tricky decision, but the umpire says not out.
Yes, Richie, it looked out to me. If I was the bowler, I'd be pretty disappointed. That was a tough decision for the umpire.
McGrath.
Is after that one. 1 run to
Yusuf Yuhana.
3 bowlers have now been used by
Ponting.
That's in the air, but it's 4 runs. Super shot by
Yusuf Yuhana.
Well, it was in the air, but there's no one there. No risk.
hit straight to a fielder. Just 1 run.
Lee
Is after that one. Pushed through the covers. An easy single there to
Yunus Khan.
That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. The 50 is up for Pakistan.
The bowler doesn't look too happy about it. There might be a little bit more in the next one.
Lee is chasing that one. Well, that's found the gap in the field. A couple there to
Yusuf Yuhana.
He smashed that one right out of the ground. That takes
Yusuf Yuhana.
to 38.
He hardly seemed to hit it, but it's gone for 6.
19 runs came from that over.
That was an expensive over for Australia.
stopped by
Martin.
Hogg. Continues. There's just one there. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
You can't get away with any width in one-day cricket because the umpire will call you for a wide.
Simons.
Is after it. Safely taken by
Simons.
For those of you watching at home, that's a good example of how to take a catch.
Hogg.
gets his second wicket. This was how the wicket fell.
Yusuf Yohana.
Makes his way back to the dressing room.
He looked in good form out there. He'll be disappointed that he didn't get a bigger score.
Cut away. A single to
Faisal Iqbal.
just one run. Well taken.
He got into great position to take that catch.
That's the third wicket now for Hogg. Let's see the action replay of that. Pakistan, 4 down now for 62. 3 runs were picked up from that over by
Faisal Iqbal.
Stopped in the covers.
Bickle to Yunus Khan. Martin
Is in pursuit. He's worked that into the gap. A single to
Yunus Khan.
It's high in the air.
Simons.
Couldn't quite reach it. One run to
Rashid Latif. Bevan
is chasing that one. There's just one there. Comfortably held by
Bevan.
Well done, the fieldsman. He really backed up the bowler's effort.
Bickle
gets his first wicket. This was the end of the innings for
Rashid Latif. Rashid Latif
goes for only one.
Ponting.
Was after that one. Forced off the back foot. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. And the end of the over.
Pakistan are really taking the attack up to the bowlers, and the run rate reflects this.
One more for
Yunus Khan.
I'll say it again. Catches win matches. If you put chances like that down, you'll regret it.
Lee
out there in the deep. An easy single there to
Shahid Afridi.
stopped in the covers.
Simons to Yunus Khan.
He's gone over the top with that, and it looks like 4 runs.
Yunus Khan.
Moves into double figures with those runs.
He really needs to concentrate on line and length right now to keep the runs down.
Just one run. That's over the rope. 6 runs off
Simons.
That's the first boundary for
Shahid Afridi.
He's always looking for that shot. It's a really strong point for him.
13. Runs came from that over by
Simons.
Some good attacking batting here. Pakistan.
Gilchrist.
is in pursuit. Driven through the offside. There's just one there. There it goes. That was well held. It was in the air a long time.
That was moving pretty quickly, and he did well to cling onto it.
Lehman,
Gets his first wicket. This was how the innings ended for
Shahid Afridi.
Pakistan. A 6 down now for one. Nice shot down the ground. An easy single there to
Abdur Razak. Lee
is after it. A nice shot, but it won't make it to the boundary. Another single to
Yunus Khan.
He's really given that a whack. 6 runs.
Abdur Razak.
Absolutely smashed that for 6.
He really is very good straight down the ground.
Lehman.
Has got him.
He was bowled all over the place.
Lehman.
Gets his second wicket. We can have a look at that again. So then, that's the end of
Abdur Razak.
Well, they're through to the tail now and should tie up the innings quickly.
That brings the innings to a close with a total at 7 for 89. Australia require 90 to win. Australia look very disappointed with that result. So to sum up then, Pakistan win by 38 runs.
Welcome to the final between
Australia and Pakistan.
at Sydney.
The outcome is that
Inzamam ul Haq.
has won the toss. The humidity.
Jim Maxwell has a crack. So let's take a look at the
Australia are about to start their innings. Pakistan are about to start their innings.
McGrath
To bowl to
Inzamam ul Haq.
tucked off his legs. It's straight at
Simons.
There's the first run to I think he was easily back in the crease there.
Tawfiq Umar.
Facing. Should be some runs here. There's just one there. Stopped by
Bevan. Inzamam ul Haq.
waiting at the striker's end. It's straight to a fielder. 2 runs came from that over for Pakistan. The required run rate is around 9.5 and over. It's straight to a fielder.
Tawfiq Umar.
Facing.
Lee to Tawfiq Umar.
That's over the infield and racing away for 4.
Tawfiq Umar.
Very quickly onto that one.
What a good placement. No one at home, over the top for 4.
It's straight at
Lehman. Lee
to bowl to
Tawfiq Umar.
steered expertly into the gap. Stopped by
Simons.
a single to
Tawfiq Umar.
4 wides to Pakistan.
4 wides. That's the worst type of result for any bowler.
Inzamam ul Haq.
Waiting at the striker's end. Pushed through the covers. Just 1 run and the end of the over. The required run rate is around 9 and over.
Lehman.
Just chasing that one. It's beaten the fielder, but it won't go all the way.
Lehman.
Cuts that off. A couple there to
Inzamam ul Haq. McGrath.
at the start of his run-up. That won't please the wicket-keeper.
4 byes. The keeper won't be pleased about that.
McGrath.
To bowl to
Inzamam ul Haq.
hit straight to a fielder.
McGrath.
Continues. That's a big hit. It'll go all the way.
Inzamam ul Haq.
Absolutely smashed that for 6.
Another one of those, and this bowler could be out of the attack.
Stopped by
Bickle. McGrath.
with the final ball of his spell. Runs were picked up from that over by
Inzamam ul Haq.
the required run rate is around 9 and over.
That wasn't a very good over at all. Far too expensive.
Tawfiq Umar.
Facing.
Gilchrist.
After it, turned off his hips. Fielded down at fine leg by
Gilchrist.
1 run to
Tawfiq Umar.
forced off the back foot. Super shot by
Inzamam ul Haq.
He really needs to concentrate on line and length right now to keep the runs down.
Lee.
continues. Hit straight at
McGrath. Inzamam ul Haq.
waiting at the striker's end. He's going to have to move here. We're going to need the 3rd umpire for this one. 5 runs came from that over. The required run rate is around 9.5 and over.
Bickle.
To bowl to
Tawfiq Umar. Gilchrist.
that one. Turned down to fine leg. The sweeper picks up. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Picked up by the fielder. That's 2 more runs on the board. Broke through the covers. Another run to
Tawfiq Umar.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Bickle. He picked that up beautifully.
It doesn't really matter if it goes in the air if you hit it that far.
Five overs are left in the innings. The required run rate is around 9 and over. It's straight at Hayden. Hogg to bowl to Tofi Kumar. Tofi Kumar facing. Safely taken by Bickle.
Well, he just picked the fielder out perfectly with that shot.
Hogg gets his first wicket. This was how the wicket fell. So then, that's the end of Tofi Kumar. Hayden is in to shoot. Just 1 run. Inzamam ul Haq facing. Four overs are left for Pakistan. The required run rate is around 11 and a half and over.
If they want to win this game, they should be thinking about getting a move on.
Over the top and away for 4. He's timing the ball perfectly today.
He hit that over the field superbly.
Yusuf Yuhana waiting at the striker's end. An easy single there to Yusuf Yuhana. That's cleared the infield. He couldn't resist hooking, but it came off.
He should be looking to bowl a tighter line at this stage.
Pakistan will be pleased with the start to the innings. There it goes, right out of the ground. That went a long way back into the stands.
Great strike. It looked like 6 the moment he struck it.
There's just 1 there. Another 4 to Yusuf Yuhana. He found the gap with precision.
What a superb cover drive. He got his foot to the pitch of the ball, kept it down nicely, lovely follow through.
That over cost 20 runs. The required run rate is around 8 and a half and over.
Australia can't afford to give away that many runs.
Oh, what a catch.
That was a loose shot. He'll be kicking himself about that one.
Hogg gets his second wicket. This was the end of the innings for Inzamam ul Haq. Pakistan 2 down now for 62.
He looked to be in good form out there. He really should have built on that good start.
A single to Yunus Khan. The match is really evenly poised right now. And over and 4 runs. Hogg is not impressed.
What a clever piece of batting. He picked a safe area and just lifted it over the infield.
Bevan chasing that one. Two runs to Yusuf Yuhana. And the end of the over. The required run rate is around 9 and a half and over. Pushed into the gap. Just one run. It's in the air, but it's 4 runs. Yusuf Yohana very quickly onto that one.
The bowlers really need to keep it tight at this stage of the match.
Yusuf Yohana facing. An easy single there to Yusuf Yohana. Lee is after it. Play it away with comfort. A couple there to Yunus Khan. He's cleared the infield. 4 runs. Super shot by Yunus Khan.
He really needs to concentrate on line and length right now to keep the runs down.
He goes over the top. That takes him into double figures.
What a good placement. No one at home, over the top for 4.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. There it goes. But it'll drop safely. One more for Yusuf Yohana. Lee is after that one. That's cut behind square. That's 2 more runs on the board. That's it. That's the end of the match. So to sum up then, Pakistan win by 8 wickets.